What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Leticia and I am a bodybuilder, officially 7 weeks out from Summer Shred in Houston. So lots has happened this past week. Like I said, I'm officially 7 weeks out and things are starting to feel so real. Like it's been such a crazy week. So much has happened. So I will be taking you guys along to go pick up my suit for my show. The other day we drove up to Santa Rosa, California, which is about a 2-hour drive from where I'm at. So that was super exciting. We also stopped by to work out at Sand Strength Gym. I will tag them here. And that was also a really cool experience. That gym is so nice. It's like hidden, but then when you like get in there, it's like huge. Oh my gosh, it was actually super overwhelming, to be honest. So we will touch a little bit on that as well. But yeah, so those are kind of the things that are going to happen in today's video. So I will go ahead and stop talking for a minute and we'll go ahead and get to the road trip. Like I had mentioned, it was a little bit overwhelming. So I am just here to say that although I've been working out consistently for some years now, I still get gym anxiety. And, you know, it's caused by multiple things, multiple reasons, and it usually only happens every once in a while for me. It's not something that's super common for me these days, but it is still a part of who I am and it's a part of what I experience, and it doesn't matter where you are in your journey. If you also feel gym anxiety, that is completely normal. So first of all, it's a private gym. The actual like membership wait list is almost a year long, but they're far enough away anyways where that doesn't really matter for me. It was just more of like I wanted to go visit since I was going to be in the area. I went to email them to see if there would be a possibility to get a day pass. And they did have their day passes available, so I was able to schedule an appointment of when I wanted to be there and work out and things like that. But because it is a private gym, like when you walk in, it feels a lot like a private gym, which is wonderful. That is so awesome. And I wish I had a gym like that near me, because you can just tell, like just by walking in the door, that they are so community based, and literally like everybody there knew everybody. There were only like a handful of people working out in this beautifully large gym, and so it was overwhelming. You know, walking through like the locker room, to get like, you have to walk through the locker area to get to the gym itself. And walking through the locker area, there were like a small handful of people that were kind of just hanging out, you know, putting their things away, getting ready to use the bathroom, or maybe in between sets. I'm not really sure. There were a small handful of people that were in that area, and you know, they're just conversing and talking about their day, and you know, it literally, like walking through, I literally felt like I was the new kid in school. And it wasn't even like anybody looking at me in a judging type of way. It was just more so that, like, you know, when somebody notices that you're there, and I was kind of just hoping to like walk in there and be invisible a little bit, if that makes sense. You know, but again, there was no like ill intent behind, you know, anybody or their reactions or anything like that. It's just like, I felt it when I walked in, you know, and like I said, everybody knew everybody. So if you're in a place like that and you see somebody who doesn't normally go there, you're gonna notice. And yeah, but for some reason that made me super overwhelmed. And I was just like in my own head, and it had already been like a long morning from me traveling to get there. So it was, yeah, it was overwhelming. But basically what I kind of did is I just, you know, got myself together, gave myself a little pep talk. You know, I said I was there to get my workout done, and then, you know, dip out and leave. Like, I'm literally just there to do my own workout, and I don't need to make friends everywhere that I go. But yeah, like I said, super beautiful gym. You know, you could tell they're super community based, and they look like they have such a beautiful community of people. But I'm also a little bit awkward in social situations. So it was definitely an experience. I was listening to my own music, put on my favorite songs, things like that. Although I will say, I wish I was in a better headspace, because they were playing some like super great music. But like, I was just so in my head that like I needed the comfort of my own headphones to kind of like block out outside noise, if that makes sense. But yeah, like I really wish I was in a better headspace while I was working out, because I would have loved to just like work out without headphones. It would have been so nice. Things happen, it's fine. So I finished up my workout, and then by the time I was done with my workout, I actually felt a lot better. They have like a downstairs area, and then they have like an upstairs area with a bunch of like leg equipment that was, you know, separated from like the larger area of the gym downstairs. So I went upstairs to finish my workout because they had a bunch of really cool machines that I wanted to try upstairs anyways. And I was alone upstairs. So I literally spent, I think, like a half hour, maybe 45 minutes of my workout upstairs by myself. And that definitely helped a lot. I was able to kind of regroup, and just like be in my own little world and all of that. So I definitely think that helped, because by the time I came back downstairs to do my cardio, I had felt so much better. And I think it was a combination of like the endorphins from my workout, and knowing that I was done with my workout, and the fact that it was a really good workout and I got to try a bunch of really cool machines and things like that. So overall, like by the time I went back downstairs, I felt a lot better. So then I finished up with my cardio, and their Stairmasters are the fast ones. I put it on, I believe it was like level 8 or something, but I kid you not, that felt more like a level 10. So I felt like I was like sprinting up those stairs, like I was ready to get to the top. But yeah, I mean, either way, I finished my cardio in a decent amount of time. I think I actually finished my cardio in almost like record time. So that was pretty cool. But then, yeah, after my workout, I went to go to Dutch Bros and to pick up my suit. So I will take you there now. Spoiler alert, I will not be doing a suit color reveal just yet. I don't really know like the whole reasoning behind keeping your suit color a secret. If somebody knows what that reasoning is, like please let me know, just because like I don't fully understand that part. But at the same time, like I think it's really cool to kind of have like this little secret, and so I'm not ready to share just yet. But yeah, I don't know. All I gotta say is I am so happy with my suit. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Like I mentioned before, I did go through Toxic Angels bikinis, and the entire process was so seamless. Customer service was A1. Like their color selection is on point. They have so many different colors and so many different textures and patterns of their material. Like it's wild. And then on top of that, it was fully customized with the jewels that I put on it. We kind of talked about, you know, a specific jewel pattern that they thought would look really good on it, and then I was able to kind of make modifications based on like what I wanted. Fully customized, like I said, like the attachments on the straps and on the connectors of the bottoms are both like fully customized. I have some jewels like right here in the center that are also customized, and I'm so happy with it. Like, oh my gosh, I don't think my first suit could have came out any more perfect. And so I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But like I said, I'm going to be waiting a little bit longer before I do a color reveal. But until then, I hope, you know, my little sneak peek of like what it looked like when I tried it on when I went to go pick it up is good enough. But other than that, after I got back home, there were a couple days in between, and then I had check-ins with my coach on Monday. And let me tell you, that was a day. So, I had check-ins with my coach. I put my suit on for the first time where I was actually in a check-in situation. So that was the first time that I had actually posed in my suit, done my routine in my suit, and it was extremely overwhelming. I have not cried in prep until now. And there were a lot of emotions. I felt them all at once, and it was just very overwhelming. And I didn't quite know how to process it, and I still hadn't processed it by the time I was sending my coach like my check-in videos. And so I basically told him, you know, I'm feeling a little bit weird this morning, but I think I'll be okay. And I kind of just left it at that. And he was not having it. He texted me right away. He was like, hey, what do you mean by this? Can you elaborate? And then I was like, oh yeah, you know, maybe I should communicate a little bit better. So I kind of was able to communicate some of how I was feeling. and he definitely helped me screw my head back on straight. I was feeling excited, I was feeling proud, I'm feeling really good, but at the same time, I had so many doubts about if I'm made for this sport. Am I gonna be good enough? Am I gonna be ready? Do I have what it takes? Am I gonna make the people around me proud? Like, do I deserve this? It was a lot to process. It was so much to process, and I think it's because now that I have my suit and I'm so close to my show, it's finally all hitting me, and it's finally all feeling super real. Like, I started this prep at 20 weeks out, and we are now at 7 weeks out. It hasn't hit me for the past 13 weeks that I've been working towards this very goal to get to this very moment. And when I tell you it hit me all at once, it hit me all at once. It was a roller coaster of emotions that I just had to feel. And as I was feeling them, I was also feeling gratitude. And it was a very interesting feeling because, like I said, I was feeling all the feelings at one time and I didn't quite know how to process it. But after feeling those feelings and getting everything out, I felt better. So now I've expressed my feelings to my coach. You know, he kind of helped me through those emotions. I had expressed my feelings to Luis, who is phenomenal at putting my emotions into words and helping me speed up the process of how I'm feeling. I don't understand how his mind works, but for some reason, like, he just brought so much comfort to me. And he was just, you know, repeating things to me that we should already have ingrained in our head. You know what I mean? Like, he looked at me, and like the one thing that definitely stood out to me was he looked at me and he said, "You're uncomfortable right now. This is what it takes. You have to be uncomfortable." And then I just started crying. But like, it was just the perfect thing to say in that moment. That's kind of when like the wheel started turning and I started like saying, you know what, like, you're right. The uncomfortable is good, the unknown is good. Like, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, and there's nothing else I can do. You gotta control the controllables, and you just gotta keep moving forward. So after that, I did post a little story on my Instagram, just kind of sharing a little bit of how I was feeling. I want to always be transparent. I want to be vulnerable because nobody ever talks about the lows of this sport. It's always like glamorized and glorified, and that's not fair. It's setting an unrealistic expectation for so many people. And going into this, I knew it was going to be hard. And I was kind of also like waiting for something like this. Because for the most part, I've been able to talk myself through my lows. Like when I've had them like very briefly, you know, little spurts of like doubt come into your head, little spurts of like, oh, I'm tired today, I don't want to do like my whatever, you know. And I've been able to like work through that with myself. But this was the first time where I very much needed the support of others. And I'm so thankful that I have the support system that I do, because I don't know if that was something that I would have been able to get through alone. But like I said, I shared a little bit on my Instagram, and it was more so just to say, hey, this is what I'm feeling, or this is what I was feeling, and it's normal and it's okay, and if anybody else is feeling this way, then you're not alone. And the amount of love that I received yesterday in my inbox was beautiful. I am so thankful for the people that I've met on this journey, and I am so thankful for my teammates. I'm so thankful for my friends that I've met at the gym, I'm so thankful for the small group of people that like know what's going on in my day to day. Like, I am so thankful. And just like it was so beautiful to see so many different people reach out to me and encourage me and reassure me, and to, just say, hey, I don't exactly understand what you're going through, but I'm here and I'm cheering for you. And I feel so much better today. I feel so much better today. And it's like, it's hard because there's a whole stigma of like, Instagram and social media is supposed to be the highlights and the highs and the beautiful and the wow, and I don't want that. I share what I share on my platform because I want to keep it real. Life isn't always going to be high. You're going to have your highs and your lows, and that's fine. It's what you do with those lows that will determine how you're going to feel during those highs. Because I guarantee you, when I'm done with this prep and I step on stage, I'm not going to remember all the good days. I'm not going to remember the days that I checked all of my boxes and that's it. But I'm going to remember yesterday. I promise you I will remember yesterday. Because that was a very core moment of my prep. Yes, your core memories can be some of your highest memories and your happiest memories, but some of your core memories are also going to be some of those dark days. And yeah, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful. And I'm definitely looking forward to the next 7 weeks. I don't think that's going to be my only low day of prep. I don't. It would be unrealistic for me to say I've had one bad day in prep. For the amount of work that I'm putting in, the amount of food that I'm eating, the amount of cardio I'm doing, the amount of times I have to pull myself out of bed at 6 in the morning, the days where I'm dragging myself to bed, there's no way that's going to be my only low day of prep. And that's okay. The hard stuff is the fun stuff. When you're hungry, that means it's working. When you're tired, that means it's working. But that's what I signed up for. I signed up for the hard stuff. And I know that I'm mentally stronger than my hard days. And I'm gonna get through them. I know I am. With the beautiful support system that I have around me, I'm gonna get through them. And show day is gonna be that much more worth it. But yeah. So, thank you for listening to me ramble for as long as I've been rambling. I will keep you updated on my week and how it goes. I never even said, as of now, I don't have any changes to my protocol. So everything is staying the same. I'm on 7 days of cardio. My food is moderately low, but nothing terrible, nothing unmanageable. So yeah, I'll keep you updated if anything changes, but until then, I will see you soon.